90s are destined to be years of radical change, socially, politically, and for the band known as Stryper, musically. Since their 1984 Enigma debut mini-album, The Yellow and Black Attack, the group has produced a string of internationally acclaimed gold and platinum albums. After their 1989 world tour, Stryper spent 8 months in rehearsal and auditioned several producers, selecting Tom Werman, who had previously produced Poison, Motley Crue, and others, to collaborate on their new album. Against the Law catapults Stryper into the 90s with a new look, a new sound, and a major league attitude.
Stryper wants to come out of the box that we feel we've been put into. And we feel certain people have tried to put laws upon us and tell us how to be or how to do things or how to play our music. And that's not what Stryper's all about.
You know, we want to do what we want to do.
We wanted to go back, you know, and kind of pick up where we left off, you know, in the old days when we had like a real heavy edge.
But do it where, you know, people could also see the side of us that's everyday and human.
You know, with achieving that on this new album, we also decided to maybe play with the image a little bit and update it. We decided to drop Yellow and Black and go with more of an updated version of Stripes or whatever you want to call it, maybe toned down a little bit, not as big as they used to be.
The songwriting's very different on this album, yet it still sounds Stryper. You know, that's what I'm pleased with. I was concerned with, you know, an album, us doing an album and people hearing it and saying, who is this? But I don't think people are going to have that problem. I think people know that it's us, yet we have a completely different sound. So.
Well, they could say, who is this?
They could say that.
That's Stryper.
Well, all of our performances were very well performed on the album, but I have to give credit to Mike and Oz the most, because I say that...
Here comes a joke.
And, no, seriously.
Okay.
You know, and I don't know what the chemistry was, whether it was Warman bringing out, you know, the best out of these guys, but, you know, Mike and Oz totally kicked butt on this record. And
everything really fell into place. The guitar neck felt very natural to me, and you know, I played what I thought should be played, and it seemed to work out very well. Tom Werman was very happy with it.
With Werman, he really made me feel comfortable, just helped me out with my playing as far as the confidence level went, and I really played my ass off.
Tom Werman was just on the phone all the time. He didn't really do anything. No, I'm just kidding. He again, was, you know, unlike any producer we worked with. He was the guy that really pulled out of us what we were not able to pull out of ourselves, you know, the energy, the attitude.
What's probably special about this album as opposed to other albums is that I played.
We've never had an album like this before where, you know, it's kind of almost like a live type of feeling, but it wasn't live. It was fun.
You know, we had a great time on this. We were a lot looser. We weren't trying to perfect everything, and we just had a fun, loose time, and we captured the vibe.
And be ourselves for a change, and put some real life into our music, real soul into our music that we've never really grabbed a hold of quite as well as we did on this record.
We decided to do a cover tune on this album, which we've never really done before.
Shining star for you to see what your life can truly be.
Stryper hasn't done very many cover songs in the past. This time, we're so loose on this record, it was like, let's do what we want to do. If we want to do a cover tune, let's do one. And Shining Star was one of a bunch that we had picked. We jammed on a lot of songs, and that was one that Michael kind of had an idea for.
The song kind of brought a certain funk into the band, which is a style we've never touched on before. And we kind of made it our own version. You know, we tried to take the song and make it sound as if we wrote it, although we didn't write it. But that's what we wanted to achieve, and I think we did. I think we achieved that. We're really happy with it, and it so happens that it's the first video we're doing. Stryper's always done videos that were more or less performance-only videos. And we wanted to bring in some concept into the video. We wanted to bring in some humor and really, you know, get across on film what we're really like. So we went with Jeff Stein, who you know, has won many awards. He's a great guy. He's pretty much a comedian himself. So, and you know, pretty much all the videos that he's done, they have a lot of humor to them. They have a good story to them, and it's great because the video fits in with the song and the lyrics, and that's hard for a director to do.
A month from now, we're going to be hopping out on tour, and one big difference for us on this upcoming tour that we've never actually done before is we're going to try to go out there and open up for headlining acts, you know, that we've always wanted to play with, but have just never been able to.
Someone like Aerosmith or Whitesnake or somebody like that, and play in front of a whole other audience that hasn't been touched on yet, a whole other audience that probably would not listen to Stryper before, and we really want to reach a lot of those people, make them see that we're as good a rock band as a lot of the other ones out there.
It was a chemistry between all of us to make this album, and I feel personally that it's our best album to date.